We're just a few blocks south of Lake Erie at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Seattle Mariners and the Cleveland Indians. Indians
Seattle,
baseball is next.
Number 9.
D. Gordon is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. Here's Gerard Dyson, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over. Got him. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone.
Ben Gamble.
And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Batting fourth, second baseman. Robinson.
This one's down to third. Bryant's got it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the first straight ahead as Yunel Escobar steps in to get him started.
For the Tribe, the shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Cano onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Slater. Skied into straightaway right. Gamble is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Now batting, Yoenis Cespedes. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Designated hitter, Nelson.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0.
Now, that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Here's Lucas Duda now.
First baseman, number 21.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Seager. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Mike Zunino started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
He'll try again. 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Gene Segura standing in. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the... Digging in, Chris Bryant. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Zunino has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Will Myers.
Batting fifth, center field. Will Myers.
First pitch on its way. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Duda in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now.
Batting sixth, first baseman Edwin.
Paxton steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 call. Digging in for his second at bat, D. Gordon. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
D. Gordon.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder.
Ready for another chance. Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Slater is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The right fielder number
now
16.
at the plate, Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The batter number 20.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cespedes is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Into the box now, Brandon Geyer. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hitter, Brandon Geyer.
Fouled back. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Gamble has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So one gone in the inning now for the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled to first. Duda's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Seager is over near the railing as he makes the... Digging in to try it again. Nelson Cruz. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Nelson
tapped down the line. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Tough slider down low for a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Take something off, but it's 1-2 now.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
First baseman number 21.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lucas Duda stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Lucas Duda is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Taken in by Kipnis. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Gordon has a play. 1 away. Striding in once again, Austin Slater. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Go it down, you get the strike.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Chris Bryant stands in as he looks at a called strike. Fly ball to straightaway left. Dyson's there, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Zunino comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A big pass at a slider that gets past him.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And that misses 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full, 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's in there, base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Segura rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Ready once again, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Man, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
Chopped foul wide of first. 1 out and a runner on second base. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Slater will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Myers will make the catch to retire the side. Here's Will.
Leading off for the Tribe, center fielder, Will Myers.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gordon going back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
First baseman,
standing in, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 0-1 on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bank. At the plate, Brandon Geyer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Onto the home run porch and gone. So coming to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit on the ground out to short. Segura fields it cleanly. On to first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away. Striding into the box, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Softly hit out towards short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cano ranging into the outfield. No trouble with this one. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
The designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
When you're facing this good again.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And that misses 1-1. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Hot shot down the line. Another 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Duda.
Lucas Duda checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Myers on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Seager.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Slater. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance. Austin Slater. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Austin Slater.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. That's popped up out towards short right field. Gamble coming in, makes the play, 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Yoenis Cespedes comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Gordon. 2 down.
Now
Digging in once again,
third
Chris
baseman.
Bryant. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error in the ball game for Cleveland so far. And there's ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Axton has his sign. Here it is on 2-1. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Zunino.
Changeup called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Now another 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Boy, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Slater is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Segura.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Suzuki corrals it, but no chance to recover. Segura is on at first after the strikeout. Here's D. Gordon now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Dribbled up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Segura runs in the dirt here. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. High in the air out to center field. Myers is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stride. In once again.
Center fielder, Will Myers.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gordon going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run.
The batter, number 6.
Into the box, Brandon Guyer. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone. Stepping up now, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Gamble has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not risk it. So with 2 away now, that go-ahead run is forced to hold tight at third base. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Myers racing back. He makes the running play. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. He went down on strikes last time up. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he's got another one here. 12 punch out. Ready once again, Yunel Escobar. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
First delivery to him on the way. Out to short for Segura. He's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland.
At the plate, Austin Slater.
Austin Slater.
On the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Yoenis Cespedes.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And here's Duda to make the catch, and that's out number 3. Here's Lucas Duda. Now he'll be charged with trying to get on.
Baseman number 21.
Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Danny Valencia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Slater is there. 2 down. Here now is Mike Zunino. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run. Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. 1 to Costa.
Number 17.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And he's retired, 1 away. Here's Will Myers. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Myers.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Chop towards second. And a diving attempt there by Cano, but he can't pull it in. A base hit. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And a dive, but he's back in. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Standing in, Brandon Geyer. Ronnie Chisenhall will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. James Pazos takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the 9th to send this one to extra innings. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Lays off 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Gene Segura standing in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Ready now, D. Gordon. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. And a swing and a miss. So a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up. And 2 down.
Number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Swinging a soft liner. And he'll get in there safely. Into the box now, Ben Gamble. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Slater sprinting after it. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. Now the 1-2 pitch. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. Dyson rounds third and is striding for home. The runner from first crosses the plate. Here's Robbie Cano now, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Man, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
In there, 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try it again, 3-2. Liner towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage. Striding into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ryan Cook takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Mark Zipchinski will come on in relief. First offering on its way. Jason Kipnis comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that's off the left field wall. And that's going to get your tying run in scoring position, as it ought to be good for extra bases. So stepping in, Yunel Escobar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Edwin Diaz enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Ready with the 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, Austin Slater. As he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that, Michael Brantley will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And this is bobbled now by Cano. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gamble is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. digging in once again. Nelson Cruz. He'll kick things off here. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Baseman number 21, Lucas Duda.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This is line to left. Brantley is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman, Danny
First delivery to him on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Suzuki waits on it, and that ends the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Ready once again, Will Myers. He singled his last time up. Here's a high pop-up. Duda is there for it. 1 away. Edwin Encarnacion now. He was sagged down on strikes in his last at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Hard on the ground towards short, and a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch. Ronnie Chisenhall is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Mike Morin is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Kurt Suzuki is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing. And it looks like the ball just took off and
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. We got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes. As a hitter, you know he's got to come to you. All the pressure is on the pitcher right now.
Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
set to deal on 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over, starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mike Zunino takes his 4th strikeout of the game. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball for Escobar at shortstop. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Number 9.
Here's D. Gordon now. He went down on strikes last time up. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball into straightaway left. Brantley is under it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Gerard Dyson. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Ben Gamel would be next. Towards second. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. It's sharply toward third. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And that misses inside, 1-0.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over, and the next guy drives him in.
Slider misses away, and he's behind 3-0. The 3-0. Grounded to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Here's Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well. Ready for another shot now. Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Ground ball left side. Segura has it. Cano for 1. Back to Duda. A double play, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up Ben Gamel. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground up the middle. Kipnis has it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Riding in once again, Robinson Cano. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. A shot down the first baseline. And he is out on the tag. Here's Nelson Cruz now. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Brantley is under it. And the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Gamble moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Here's Will Myers. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And they'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only one away. In now, Edwin Encarnacion. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Grounded up the first baseline. Duda's up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Lucas Duda. Matt Reynolds.
First baseman number 21, Lucas Duda.
Ryan Healy will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 27, Ryan Healy.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Hit in the air out to center field. Myers is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Danny Valencia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Grounded to short. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close. Standing in, Mike Zunino. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Suzuki has it. And the throw to first ends the inning. Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He was a double play victim last time around. This is skied out toward right. Gamble shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. 4-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jason Kipnis becomes out number 2 this inning. On to first, and we're headed for a 15th. Now at the plate, Gene Segura as he's set to go to lead off the top half. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here it comes, 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Cespedes. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Now in the box, D. Gordon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Gordon.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. This pitch is popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Gerard Dyson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Gamel. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. And there's ball 4, so the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Robinson Cano.
Here's the first pitch. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Another one sent foul. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Digging in now, Nelson Cruz comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this is foul for the first strike. This ball will be chopped foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. To short. Escobar has it. 1 there. On to Encarnacion, and it's in time for the double play. At the plate, Michael Brantley comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a hard-hit ball down the line in right. And I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away as this is down for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Brantley is digging for home. And the runner from second is in to score. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking at a tough pitch called to strike. And he misses with it 1-1. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Center fielder number 4.
Here's Will Myers. He doubled his last time through. Nick Vincent gets the pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the 15th inning. And the slider swung on and shot foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
Playing first base.
Shot toward second. And a diving attempt there by Cano, but he can't pull it in. A base hit. And at long last, the winning run is across to score. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the home opener of this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Seattle Mariners. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up, and he'll step off and try again. Billy Burns is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And he's retired one away. Ready now, Whit Merrifield. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gamble is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down. Stepping up now, Mike Moustakas. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that misses for ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Segura is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder, D. Gordon.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falling.
Oh, look at Hosmer. The throw. Not in time. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Ben Gamble. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Hard hit ball to second. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Justin Bohr. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Hitter, Justin Bohr.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dyson on the run. And he makes the catch for the second out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Salvador Perez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And that misses inside 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gordon going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Melky Cabrera. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. There's a good fastball from Hernandez that time. Strike 1. For Perez, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe
this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Perez is on his way home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll stand in against Trevor Cahill to get the inning underway.
Baseman, Robinson
Cano waits on the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Boy, that's a good pitch. Changeup away off the plate with 2 strikes. I love it.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Perez corrals it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Throw on to first, and Cahill's looking sharp here. 2 away. Now to the plate, Lucas Duda. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. At the plate, Paulo Orlando. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Left fielder.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Segura. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 9th.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop.
Alcides Escobar
takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Center fielder number 14.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Burns. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line drive to center field. Gordon is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Settling in now, Kyle Seager. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Baseman.
In there, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he is out on the tag. Now batting Mike Zunino. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Gene Segura standing in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Orlando is under it, and he makes the... Whit Merrifield next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman.
Very weakly on the ground. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
The third baseman, number 8.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Bour. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Justin
Fastball in there for a called strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Dyson's there, 2 gone. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On the ground up the middle. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit. And the 2-out hit extends the inning for Salvador Perez. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that... Digging in to try it again, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. Striding in once again, Gerard Dyson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Softly to the right side, should get the runner to third. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Ben Gamel, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Lays off 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Ready on 1-2. Back up the middle. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1. Stepping into the box, Robinson Cano. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Moustakas in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box now. Nelson Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out. That was exceptional. Here's Melky Cabrera. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Cano onto the grass. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs, just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Standing in, Alcides Escobar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike one. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. Sent on the ground out to second. Cano has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in once again, Billy Burns. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hopped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Zunino is there, and he puts this one away. Here's Lucas Duda now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman, Lucas.
In there for strike one, 0-1. And this is popped up. Back behind second. And that's taken in by Escobar for the first out. At the plate, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here now is Mike Zunino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Moustakas is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Gene Segura standing in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Merrifield is there, and the side is retired. With Merrifield next to hit. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Smoked on the ground to second. There's Cano. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Now batting,
Ready for another chance? Justin Bohr. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down. Here's D. Gordon now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Center fielder, D.
And here's
Gordon.
a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Gerard Dyson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Right fielder number 16.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Swing and a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Digging in once again, Robinson Cano. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Robinson Cano.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 to Cano. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Here's the pitch. And strike 3 called as he said. Ready for another shot now. Eric Hosmer. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Number 35, Eric Hosmer.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Hit on the ground out to short. Segura fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's the catcher,
13,
Salvador Perez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Left side. Oh, a diving stop. He gathers the throw. It's there. He got him. Digging in to try it again. Melky Cabrera. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Favorable call in there for a strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Now batting, left fielder.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Gordon is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Striding in once again, Nelson Cruz.
Leading off for the
We
Mariners.
thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with them to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And he misses again. Ball 3. And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Into the box, Lucas Duda. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Orlando will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Seager will make the turn for second. He'll get it into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Ready once again, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Cabrera's there. And that ends the inning. Stepping in. And ready for another shot.
Shortstop, Alcides
into the windup
Escobar.
and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Billy Burns.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Billy Burns comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Gordon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Third baseman number 8.
Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Mike Moustakas is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first. I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Gordon will get there, and he puts. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The shortstop.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Gordon, your attention, please. Now pitching for Kansas
Here comes
City.
the first pitch.
Number 33.
Runner goes for second.
Brian
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Orlando comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Gerard Dyson. He was a ground-out victim last time up. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up.
This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Digging in and looking for more, Ben Gamble. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Bounce to first. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Into the box now, Justin Bohr. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing one to tie in the top of the ninth. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Dyson is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. So striding in, Eric Hosmer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gamble racing back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Popped high in the air. Cano calls for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Breaking balls in there that time, 1-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. The relay, and Gordon will make it all the way around to third base. He's got himself a triple.
Second, the left fielder, number 1.
Gerard Dyson is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have
the right fielder, number 16.
First pitch on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he is in there. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Cozart. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now batting, Nelson Cruz. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Trout at the track. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Trout has a read on it. And that's the third out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll lead things off here.
For the Halo. Designated hitter, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Hard hit ball to second. Cano has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready now, Zach Cozart. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. It's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Gamble. 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Had nibbled the corner there but missed. 2-1. Iwakuma steps into the wind. 2-1 on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. Coming to the plate now, Cole Calhoun, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A high fastball is in there. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Calhoun. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Justin Upton now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
First baseman number 21.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he is out on the tag. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Zunino. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Batting ninth.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a line drive to the left side, and Simmons won't have a shot. It's over his head for a base hit. Here's D. Gordon now. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The left fielder.
Ready for another chance? Gerard Dyson. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton is there, and they go down in a hurry here. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
First baseman, Luis.
In there, strike one.
0-1.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura has it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Cano will put this one away for out number 2. Now to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gordon is after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Gamble. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Little flare out to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
The batter number 22.
Cano waits on the first pitch. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Gamble is on his way home. Now the relay home, and it's there, but it's dropped at the plate. Striding in once again, Nelson Cruz. A couple of RBIs for him already. And there's the fourth wide one, so now the double play perhaps in order with nobody out.
The batter
stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in to try it again. Lucas Duda, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Upton Comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Here now is Mike Zunino. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's set. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Another 1-2 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Looking to minimize the damage here. In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will be taken in out there by Kinsler, and that in. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Swinging a little blooper to center. Gordon moving in. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bradley waits on the 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Dyson will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Third baseman, number 2.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now at the side. Gene Segura standing in. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. To short. Simmons has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's D. Gordon. Now.
D. Gordon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. He's set, and the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. 1-0 count. Here it is. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. The tag, and he is out. Relay to first in time. Stepping in, Mike Trout. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The center fielder, number 27. Mike
Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Trout is retired, and there's 1 away.
Fielder number 56.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Cole Calhoun. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And that's in there for strike 1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. On his way to second is Calhoun. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here's Justin Upton now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Upton waiting. Now the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A 1-1 now to Upton. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Segura fields it cleanly. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now. With only one away.
Second baseman.
First offering on its way.
Kinsler.
Swinging a ball lifted into straightaway center. Gordon is calling for it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gamble on the move. No trouble with this one, and he digging in and looking for more. Ben Gamble. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. Jose Alvarez is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. There to make the play is Kinsler as he takes away a knock. 1 gone. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Cano waiting on the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. A pause and the 0-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. First pitch of the at-bat. Nelson Cruz started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Now the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Stepping in, Yan Gomes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher. Yan.
And a fastball just a bit up. Skied into straightaway right. Gamble has a beat on it. 1 away. Ready once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit hard up the middle. And Cano with the stop. To first. Got him. Ready for another shot now. Zach Kozar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Lined into center field. That's a base hit. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Center fielder, number 27.
Mike Trout is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Calhoun is there, and he has it for the out. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And he is out on the tag. Here now is Mike Zunino. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Digging in and looking for more, Cole Calhoun. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Number 56, Cole Calhoun.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw.
Nope.
And he lays off there 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Lifted the other way to left center. Dyson's there. 1 out. Ready for another shot now. Justin Upton. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready once again, Luis Valbuena. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He hit a sac fly earlier. Eric Young Jr. will come on now and pinch run here. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. Outside fastball catcher.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Striding in once again, Gene Segura. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit well on the ground to first. The tag, and he is out. Digging in to try it again. D. Gordon. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Here's Gerard Dyson. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And they'll slap the tag on him heading back to first. In now is Andrelton Simmons. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
The shortstop.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit. Albert Pujols will come on to pinch hit
for the Angels. Number 5, Albert Pujols.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Segura. Cano for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Designated hitter, Jackie
Iwakuma steps into the wind.
Jr.
Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Line drive to center field. Gordon is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Ready for another chance.
The right fielder, number 16, Ben Gamel.
First offering on its way. Swinging a looper to left. Here comes Upton. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number
stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Cano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Mitch Haniger will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Jim Johnson.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 54, Jim Johnson.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Running hard. He's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. This is in the air to right. Calhoun has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Number 15, third baseman, Kyle Seager. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number
Ryan Healy will be charged with the job of getting that guy home. As he'll pinch hit, and now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Simmons dives. What a stop. He's out. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Third baseman, Zach Cozart.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Dyson. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Now pitching for Seattle.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Now action in the bullpen. As their closer starts to get loose out there. C.J. Cron will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Gordon moving forward, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Stepping up now. Justin Upton.
Number 8. Justin
Edwin Diaz is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like first pitch on its way to Upton. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. This one skied out toward right. Gamble is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Lucas.
Duda now. For Seattle, first baseman number 21, Lucas Duda.
Danny Valencia will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
Valencia.
Hit to short. Simmons is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Gene Segura. He was a ground out victim last time up. Liner toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Now in the box, D. Gordon. He singled his last time up.
Gordon.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, and the inning is over. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz. James Pazos, the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Brandon Phillips will get up off the bench. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Ryan Cook comes on here looking to get the final 2 out.
Number 44.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gamble is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. Two gone here in the ninth.
Shortstop, Andrelton
From the stretch.
Simmons.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Gamble is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is.
Our
Nelson
final line score
Cruz.
tonight, first
Strike
for the
opposed. He's our
victorious
top
Seattle
player
Mariners.
of the game.
5 runs.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this.